City High Court sitting in Maitama has adjourned till 12th May for ruling in the suit filed by aggrieved members of the Labour Party against its national chairman and 4 others over allegations of forgery leveled against them. Celestine Area now has details.
That structure will be further ventilated.
The suspension of Julius Abure as national chairman of the Labour Party subsists as the court has refused to lift his suspension. 8 aggrieved members of the party had approached the court for an order restraining Mr. Abure and 4 others from parading themselves as national officers of the party. The claimants had accused Mr. Abure of forging court documents, including receipts and the seal of the FCT High Court, which they had allegedly used in the substitutions of Labour Party candidates in the 2023 general election. The Nigerian police had conducted and investigated the allegations against Mr. Abure, and a report that contained the findings of the police was presented by the claimant before the judge. It was on this premise that the court granted a restraining order against the defendants, an order the court is yet to vacate. At the resumed sitting, the defendants in their preliminary objection argued that the claimant's originating summons contains criminal allegations of fraud, forgery, perjury, and criminal conspiracy, which cannot be determined through originating summons procedure. They argued that the action, having not been initiated by the due process of law, is incompetent and liable to be struck out. The resolution of issues on the leadership of the Labour Party is firmly rooted in the internal affairs of the party and not justiciable. After taking argument from parties, the court subsequently adjourned till 12th May for ruling.
Against somebody in a criminal nature, you should have come by writ of someone so that they will come in and defend themselves. They also had their own answers to what we have said. So we are properly before the court, and the court has had both sides.
When the court made an order since the 5th of April, restraining them from parading themselves as a national executive of the Labour Party, and an interim body has been set up, they continue to parade themselves. Mr. Abure, without regard to the order of court.
Plaintiffs has told the court that they will be filing a contempt charge against the defendants for alleged disobedience to the orders of the court. At the last adjourned date, St. Hamzat had issued a restraining order against Labour Party National Chairman, its National Secretary, and its Organizing Secretary from parading themselves as national officers on allegations of forgery leveled against them. Celestina Area, TVC News, Abuja.